Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. So, first thing I really want to talk about, man, is just consistency. Consistency. You always hear that shit. And YouTube videos, and TikToks, Instagram Reels, you hear consistency. Why does everybody preach consistency when all you need is some hard work, right? Wrong. Fuck hard work. See, I was having this conversation with this woman the other day. She's fairly older, I'd say probably in her 50s, closer to 60, right? And she was talking to me about how my generation, Gen Z, so-called, doesn't like work, or we don't have the drive or the grit necessary to succeed in this life. When, I was just listening, I didn't say nothing because, I like to let other people get their point of view before I say anything. But I said to say, I don't believe that that's true. I think that my generation, the newer generation, the generation raised on technology and, AI, just a whole bunch of shit, right? The generation that can literally take themselves and monetize that, I think it's just different. I think we just think differently. We just have different priorities because we're aware, we're taught differently. We grew up in a different environment, a different era, where it's possible to be hyper successful without, breaking my fucking back for the man. You know what I'm saying? Not that you shouldn't break your back, not that it's not gonna take hard work, not that it's not gonna take a lot of dedication in order to get to where you at, in order to get that good physique, in order to get that money, in order to get that car, in order to get that house. It's gonna take that. But I think that, we just grew up with such an advantage. We grew up with so much information and so much access to everything that we just have different priorities. We think and we formulate and articulate differently. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not thinking about, giving 120 hours to, my boss or to a company or to a corporation. I'm thinking about taking that same 120 hours, that same dedication, that same commitment, and I can apply it to myself. I can apply it to my brand. I can apply it to my audience, and take that and create something with that, and take my passion, which is people, which is talking, which is motivating, which is just uplifting, and I can take that and I can turn that into a job, and I think we, as a generation, not all of us, because some of Gen Z, most of Gen Z is fairly stupid, because, access isn't everything, sometimes it does a lot more harm than good, but for the good people out there, for the ambitious ones, for the, for the dreamers, for the chasers, for the strivers, for the young, I want to say young lions, because I'm a man, but I don't know. If you're a woman, what you want your animal, but you get what I'm saying. For the young visionaries, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing I want to talk about, ambition. When I say this because I struggle with this a lot, me personally. It's not enough to just be ambitious, bro. Like, you gotta put the work in, bro. Not only do you have to put the work in, you have to be consistent with the work. It's like, it's 3 pillars to this shit, to taking yourself to the next level. It's purpose, it's consistency, and it's hard work and dedication. So that's like 3/4, but you get what I'm saying, right? You have to put the work in, bro. You have to maximize your effort. You have to, you know, and it's just so hard because we got so many lazy, ambitious people. And I think what it is because I know myself, right? There's just so many different options that it's kind of like clouding my mind. You know what I'm saying? I get, you know, I got so much passion, you know, for so many different things. Like, for example, I love to read. I love to read books, right? It was a time where I had so many books, right? I had a fucking library, right? I had so much information, so much access to everything in front of me that it was overwhelming. It was overwhelming and I didn't feel like reading anything because I would always get confused and I would always ponder and overthink and argue with myself like, what should I be doing right now? You know? And so I think that translates into, you know, a lot of people, a lot of young people, because we have so many different options and in terms of monetizing yourself, in terms of what do you want to do in life. You know, it's different than in the 90s and 80s where it was just go to college, get a job, you know what I'm saying? But jobs ain't jobbing right now, bro. I was talking to this lady today in you know, at the place I work at, and she was telling me about her son, how her son has a whole freaking engineering degree, and he wants to be a rapper. And, you know, I didn't say this, of course, but the music wasn't even good, because he's not being himself. He's not even being himself. He's so influenced by, you know, others around him, by the people he idolizes, by celebrities, by rappers, by people he watches, or other influences, right? People are so fixated on having multiple streams of success when they not even doing what they should be doing with what they have, right? And I'm gonna put this in my perspective, my shoes. You trying to do everything in the world, burning yourself out, putting all this energy towards X, Y, Z, motherfucking W, T, S, Q, R, and you not even focusing on starting at point A. You not even doing what you should be doing right now. You got everything you need in order to succeed right there in front of you, and you going and searching everywhere else for it. You got a degree right there. Go get a job. A fucking engineering degree at that. Go get a job. And then use that money, invest that money into your passions. Instead of trying to start halfway in the race. You don't even have no money and you trying to be a rapper. You're not even accounting for studio time, for features, how much does the mic go cost, how much the music videos go cost, how much it go cost to advertise, to get my brand out there, how much time is it gonna take for me to network with these people, and DM these people, and email these people, and so they can get my music out there. You know what I'm saying? It's I know I'm using one example, but you can apply that same principle literally to any aspect. Like, it's so easy nowadays that it's hard. It's crazy. Like, it's a paradox, right? It's a paradox. You feel what I'm saying? But it's the truth. You know, you should focus, especially as young men, you should focus on using what you have, starting where you are, and doing what you can, instead of worrying and putting more and more and more on your plate and you know you can't handle it. It's the same thing with women, bro. You can't even control the one chick you got, and you trying to expand your roster. You trying to have a roster of 4-5 different bitches, 4-5 different 304s. What, bro? Bro, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? I don't know. I just wanted to just rant, bro, because consistency is king, bro. All you gotta do is be consistent at one or two things. Everything else will fall into place. If you know you're working hard and you know you're being consistent, everything else is going to fall into place. Because one thing about God, bro, when he sees you trying, when he sees you putting in the effort, when he sees you getting up early, when he sees you putting them hours in the gym, when he sees you getting to work early and leaving late, when he sees you getting them extra hours in the library, when he sees you putting the freaking effort in, he's gonna give you what you need, bro. It's that simple. I like this, and that just reminded me of this one quote from this movie. I like it. It's called Whiplash. You should watch it. Where I forgot his name, but the main character, the drummer dude, right? He's talking to his girl, and he's like, the number one lie that society tells you is, it's not that simple. When it is. Like, it is, bro. All you gotta do is be consistent, bro. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. If you just put the effort in, the effort is gonna come. The motivation is gonna come. But you gotta have the discipline and the consistency. That's what really matters. Right? Take the gym, for example. I'm in this joint right now. I've been in this joint every day, bro. I come every single day, bro. Every day, right? Not because I'm trying to get results fast. It's not about that, bro. It's just that I know if I had a discipline, for one, to get my ass up and come here every day, and if I'm consistently coming in here, putting in some type of effort, breaking the sweat, some type of way, every day, bro. If I have the discipline and the consistency, bro, I know when I look up in 5 years, in 6 years, bro, niggas not gonna be fucking with me. You feel what I'm saying? You can take that and just apply it, bro. Apply it to whatever you want, bro. Apply it to your passion. Apply it to starting a brand. Apply it to starting that business. Apply it to getting that new job. Apply it to getting that fucking degree, bro. Because it's that simple. It really is that simple. All you have to do is be consistent. I'm gone, man.